Cary Grant wasn't just an actor, he was a masterclass in charisma. If you've never explored his work, here's where to start. 6 films that prove why Hollywood still can't get enough of him decades later. Howard Hawks' His Girl Friday is a screwball comedy classic where Cary Grant plays Walter Burns, a fast-talking newspaper editor about to lose both his star reporter and ex-wife, Hildy Johnson, played by the brilliant Rosalind Russell. Determined not to let her go, Walter ropes Hildy into one final story involving a local murderer. The dialogue is rapid fire, filled with wit and sharp comebacks, which helped land it on Tarantino's list of the 80 coolest films ever. Clint Eastwood also called it one of his all-time favorite movies. In To Catch a Thief, Cary Grant plays a retired jewel thief pulled back into action to catch an imposter. It's a classic Hitchcock film, with Grace Kelly co-starring and stealing just as many scenes as Grant. Hitchcock wasn't thrilled with the film's colors, but Robert Burke still won an Oscar for Best Cinematography, so clearly, someone got it right. In his last interview, Grant didn't hesitate when asked who the best actress he worked with was. Grace Kelly, calling her the most extraordinary actress ever. To Catch a Thief was the one and only feature Grant and Kelly starred in together, but that was enough to make up his mind. When you think Cary Grant North by Northwest probably pops into your head, it's Grant's most iconic team-up with Hitchcock and one of the best films either of them ever made. Screenwriter Ernest Lehman even called it the Hitchcock picture to end all Hitchcock pictures, and he wasn't wrong. It's a Kafka-esque trip where Grant plays a New York ad exec who gets tangled up in a wild international conspiracy where nobody, and I mean nobody, knows what's real, including him. Hitchcock builds the suspense like only he can, cranking up the paranoia and making you question everything right alongside Grant. In Arsenic and Old Lace, Cary Grant takes a wild ride from honeymoon bliss to full-blown madness. Playing a critic who stumbles on a dead body, he finds himself in the middle of a darkly hilarious world of chaos and crime. Originally, Frank Capra wanted Bob Hope for the role, but Grant absolutely nails it, blending slapstick comedy with a touch of the macabre. This was Capra and Grant's only film together, but Capra saw right away what made Grant such a Hollywood heavyweight. He once said, "Grant's a great comedian, a great light comedian. He's very good-looking, but he's also very funny. That makes a devastating combination." Arsenic and Old Lace is proof of just that. One of the all-time greatest rom-coms, Bringing Up Baby, has Cary Grant as a bumbling paleontologist just trying to secure a $1 million donation for his museum until Katharine Hepburn's chaotic heiress turns his life upside down. Released in 1938, this classic not only cemented Grant as a comedy powerhouse, but remains a top-tier Hollywood success. Even modern rom-com royalty, Meg Ryan, called it her favorite, and it somehow made it onto John Carpenter's list of all-time faves too. In The Philadelphia Story, Grant teams up with Katharine Hepburn and James Stewart for a rom-com with a little more bite. Playing the ex-husband of Hepburn's socialite character, Grant delivers one of his finest performances. But when the Academy didn't give him a nomination, he quipped, "I'd have to blacken my teeth first before they take me seriously." Fortunately, he didn't have to wait long. He snagged his first Best Actor nomination the very next year for Penny Serenade.